There is no correlation of hard work to true mental health issues. I think it's been a Band-Aid conversation. Hard work is remarkably enjoyable when you like what you're doing, and it's not when you don't. I think the world in the last 15 years has gotten this thing wrong. From the day I started talking about hustle or hard work, it always was connected directly to having a passion for it. People separated it and tried to weaponize it. And a lot of people have demonized work ethic and hard work without the understanding of the enjoyment. For example, I demonize hard work in the gym. I do not want to do it. Thus I would make fun of it or not like it. And so for me, the thought of working so hard that I would be upset is literally the reverse of how I see it. I see it as, I work so hard because I enjoy it. It's my game. I got into all of those hours because I didn't want to stop doing it. Like playing a video game or like reading a book. And so I think the world is very confused. Mental health issues is a very complex issue. It's a word that's thrown around today. First of all, thank God we have it because there are many people with it. But I don't think anyone's confused. It's also been so loosely used that people today use, I have a mental health issue for something that people 25 years ago said, I'm a little inconvenienced today. That's an extreme change of behavior. And so how do I balance it? By knowing there's no correlation to it. People putting pressure on themselves because they're insecure is leading to it. Not like, if someone's insecure, they may think that I have to work 12 hours a day to make $1 million because that $1 million is gonna show them that I'm good. That's not work ethic, that's insecurity. Our issues in the world right now are insecurity and entitlement. You're talking to a DNF student. You know how much I worked in high school? 0. Do you wanna hear something insane? You guys are all pretty young, so this might still be quite easy to remember. I'm gonna say something nice and slow. I need you all to hear this. This is not a hyperbole. This is not a lie. This is not a joke. I did 0 pieces of homework in my entire 4 years of high school. I read 0 pages of a book in my 4 years of high school. So I don't think you should work hard if you don't like it. I think the world's got this super reversed and it confused all of you. It confused everyone. Don't burn yourself out. Don't even do it. What do you, people are looking at the cause, not the root. We created entitlement, which created insecurity. We are a global power. The world is unbelievably ridiculous. Do you understand that if you're on this Zoom right now, how luxurious your life is? But you're gonna focus on it not, because you're gonna see a TikTok that says, Gen Z can't be as successful. People are fucking, as their parent, like, they are pushing bullshit on you.
That's quite a thought. Thank you so much, Gary.
You're welcome.
Pass it to Jimmy.
It really, you know, just to finish the thought, it's really fucked up. Like the thought that you work yourself into, work is a byproduct of what's actually inside of you. It's not the fucking root. There's only 2 people that work super hard. The people that fully love it, and they'd rather do it. I was in the office till 10:30 at night last night because it's more fun for me than going skiing or doing karaoke. And then there's the reverse. The people that are so fearful and so insecure, they think just like getting straight A's in school, by working 12 hours, it's gonna fix it. They don't know themselves. And what's really sad is it's convinced a lot of people that don't try. That's real fucked up. Our prosperous society of the last 30 years has taught people indifference. And indifference leads to depression. If it doesn't matter, the fuck are you doing? All of it matters. Everything matters. Fucking 8th place trophies. I'm gonna be historically right as fuck about 8th place trophies. Just putting it on the record. Will be heralded when I'm dead.
What advice you would give someone or how to best go about finding that passion. And I think that for me, it's not about a timeline. It's just like eventually finding it. So how do you think is the best way to go about that, and how Vayner can I could use Vayner to my advantage in finding that what that might be?
So Vayner is a place that's willing for you to like switch from media to like client, from client to analytics, so it's huge. So doing things for, you can't be like too squeaky about it. Like if you decide to go into project management, do that for a year, then you can maybe talk about like 6 months later, so you're in it for 18 months. To your point, like if you discover it by the time you're 35, you're gonna win. So that's like real, and like I know that's like crazy because when you're 22, 35 seems like 1,000. So if you keep that in mind and you use Vayner in two ways, being able to move if you feel like you haven't found it, and by being social and like doing things, like you should be signing up for classes. Like you need to like, people are like, I can't find what food I like. I'm like, go eat food. Like if you were to ask me like, how do I know, Gary, what my favorite food is? I'm like, Haley, by eating shit. Like you've gotta go eat oysters and sweetbreads and uni and tacos and banana. Like you have to eat shit, right? Same with this. Like you should be spending, like people who really dwell or are concerned, or on the flip side, are passionate and excited about finding their thing, well, you've gotta find it. So like, cool, you have your day job at Vayner, but then join every club, everything that's here, the softball team, the this, and then like push yourself, like go do a ballroom dancing class, right? Take a course on Coursera for like accounting, like unless you're tasting, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
How do you handle rejection on a personal basis? I know that you said like giving no fucks, like not giving a fuck is the key to do it all, but how do you really go into having that mindset? Like how do you build that?
By knowing I don't have control.
Yeah.
Right, Gracie? Like I'm not the client on Pepsi, or I'm not the viewer of my video, or like, it's all based on humility. This is so fun for me to say. I wish there was a God of humility and she sat down right now and showed all of our scores. I'll bet my life that I'm the most humble person in here. But nobody would think that, they would think the reverse. I think people do not understand how much lack of humility is running through their body. As if you should be taken seriously. I love when people are like, yo, I should be taken serious. I'm like, why? I had somebody come in pretty hot from the creative team, was like, my ideas are not being taken serious. I'm like, okay. I was like, are you on social? They're like, yeah. I'm like, show me. They showed me all their social. I'm like, I would never take you serious. You're horrible at content. Not because of my opinion, because none of your shit does anything. We lack humility. The reason I can deal with it, Gracie, is because I don't think I'm special. Even as Garyvee now, the way my brain thinks about it is like, cool, that's what I've done every day before today.
Right.
But today my idea or my thing might be bad. You know?
Mm-hmm.
The ability to deal with rejection is completely predicated on your relationship with your own humility. You'll love this one, I'll end it on this. Yes, I don't give a shit about other people's opinions, but I also don't think my shit's right.
I like that.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing I would tell you is, I can tell you for sure, many of you are incredibly over audacious without having done anything yet. And I say that not as a razz, I say that to liberate you and make you happier. You know, it's a good thing.
Very good thing, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a good thing. Like, please have unlimited conviction. I hope one of you have my job in this company one day. I literally pray to God that I'm looking at the future CEO of VaynerX. But, you know, you gotta get there first.